What's up, guys? SirAllAboutMusic here. Man, it has been a really long time since I've done this. The last video I posted on the channel, I left kind of on a sour note. I was a little crabby, and this is not like a return video. I'm just doing this one album review because it is the new Flaming Lips record, and I feel obligated to do it. I did one for the last official release, Embryonic. I did 3 videos for that album, I think, actually. I'm not going to do 3 for this, but I really want to talk about this one because it's really exciting to me. So let's get started. So I've been kind of disappointed recently with the things that the Lips have been putting out. All these collabs have really been kind of subpar, excuse me. And I think it's because Wayne and the band have been focusing more on the whole gimmicky idea of doing a collaboration than actually focusing on making the music, good. So out of all these collaborations that have been released, I would have to say about 15% of the material is actually good. And when I found out that they were releasing a new album, when they announced it last year, I almost shit my pants. I was like, finally, they're going to get back just them and focus on putting out a cohesive set of songs. And I really think this will turn around, and I hope to God it doesn't suck and it's not a reflection of the stuff that they've been putting out. And I heard the first, release that wasn't really part of the album, Sun Blows Up Today. I loved that song. It was really, really good, really catchy, really energetic. Reminded me a lot of the At War era, sort of. And so I enjoyed that, but that's not an official part of the album. The first song that was released, I guess technically, is Butterfly How Long It Takes to Die, but the first song that was released was Look, the Sun is Rising. What an epic title. Look, the Sun is Rising. And I was really nervous when I first put it on, and then I was thoroughly surprised when it was actually really, really great. Look, the Sun is Rising. Well, I loved it, man. It was awesome. It had this fucking badass drum beat behind it, just thundering like giant drums, and really driving sort of song, and Wayne singing over it. It's great. It was really, really dark for the Lips, but I still loved it, and it retained a lot of the energy that they have, it's really energetic. So I was expecting the rest of the album to sound like that, and then it went up on NPR full stream, and the whole album leaked before then, I think. Not really sure how, but I've been listening to the NPR stream, and guys, this record is amazing. It is so fucking good. It goes to show one of my favorite things about the Flaming Lips, and that is that every single record they put out, it sounds nothing like the stuff that they've done before, right? Like Soft Bulletin doesn't sound anything like Zyreka or fucking Clouds Taste Metallic or anything like that. Yoshimi sounds nothing like Soft Bulletin or anything that came before it. At War sounds nothing like, every album they have, they kind of they evolve their sound, they develop their sound grows, and I was completely taken aback because this has none of the energy that the Lips have. This is the trippiest record that they have made since Zyreka, and even then it's probably trippier than Zyreka. Very, very haunting, eerie sort of music. It reminds me actually a lot of Christmas on Mars, like the soundtrack to Christmas on Mars. There's a couple of moments on this record, The Terror, that remind me a lot of Christmas on Mars. And so really eerie, haunting music. Wayne's vocals take a front seat on this because the music itself isn't really pushing the album along. It's a lot of the time it's kind of this bed that Wayne's lyrics and vocal melodies kind of lay on top of. Yeah, I love it. My favorite song has to be You Lust. This 13-minute song I know I've talked to some people, and I saw Anthony's review, and a lot of people would just thought that the song dragged on too long. I thought it was perfect. I thought the atmosphere and the mood that it creates, and it like, kind of permeates through your brain as you're listening to it. And it's like, you know, taking a psychedelic drug. It's just this feeling that envelopes you, and you just get lost in it. And that's how the whole record is, because it's, you know, when you listen to it start to finish, the songs just meld and flow into each other. There's no like real sharp endings or wow, okay, this is a new song that sounds nothing. They really like morph and evolve. It's more of like one like long soundscape. And I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Back to You Lust. Sounds so much like a Pink Floyd song. That riff sounds like something that should have been on Wish You Were Here. You know, the dum, ba-da-da, bum, ba-da-da. As soon as I heard that, it hooked me, and and the pacing of the song is really great. I don't mind that it's 13 minutes, and so yeah, that's my favorite song. Other songs that I really, really like are Be Free Away. Try to Explain is really good. The vocal melody on Try to Explain kind of threw me off at first because it sounds something like a top 40 song. For some reason, it sounds like something that like Lady Gaga or Justin Bieber would sing. But I've grown to like it because, again, it's just dark and trippy. And I love the other thing I love about the record is how it's bookended by these two songs like "Look, the Sun Is Rising" and "Always There in Our Hearts." And those two songs like kind of like make this album come full circle to where you could just listen to it in a loop, and there would be almost no like break in mood. You know, the transition from each song to the other is just really, really well done. I'm excited to see the live show. I'm gonna go see the Lips in Kansas City on April 28th with the Black Keys, and I saw them play on Letterman, and they played on Letterman earlier in the month, and all I could think is, Wayne, what the fuck? The man's lost his mind, I think. I think he's totally gone off the deep end from Michelle leaving him, and you know, apparently Steve had a little bit of a drug relapse during the making of this record, and all these things kind of contribute to what a depressing fucking album this is. It's so goddamn depressing, but it's wonderful. It's beautiful at the same time, and I was not at all disappointed with it. So you guys should totally check it out. It's completely worth buying. If you haven't, if you're a little nervous about it, check out the NPR stream if it's still up. I'm not sure. And yeah, great Flaming Lips record. I'll continue to be a fan of them for a really long time. So nice seeing you guys again. Peace.